Well, um, all back to Minard. It's like I've been going to rave gigs like front of house and as a punter for probably 25 years, and like there's nothing has ever compared to it. It's become sort of like a mini institution. Well, certainly for me and my mates. We went to the first one by chance. It just sort of popped up, and we thought, give it a go. Like we're all approaching middle age. I am middle aged, and my mates are approaching it. And we just thought, sod it, we'll just go. It looks a crack. Looks like sort of the half decent lineup. We'll give it a bash. And like, we did things that we thought we were too old to even begin to achieve or try and achieve. Like, it's not an achievement, is it? Let's face it, it's just absolute debauchery. But it blew us away. Absolutely blew us away. And then year 2, we were in again. We thought, well, we'll go for it again in year 3, and now we've just done year 4. And it is actually incredible. It really is. I mean, I caught the arse end of the free party movement, if that's what you want to call it, sort of in the late 90s. I missed the sort of heyday of it, but that was quite a thing back then, and it was a lot of fun and whatever. And then entered sort of music, not production, but working for sound tech companies and whatever, and doing front of house and being a punter and being into it as well. Sort of Q Club, Atomic Jam, Global Gathering, Fabric, Sanctuary, all those things, and they're all fantastic. They were all really, really, really good events. But there was always a murky memory, if you know what I mean. Like when you came back from one of those, there always something occurred at one of those events whereby you think, that was a bit of shit, or there was a bit of aggro, or there's always something that, whilst it was a lot of fun, left a bad taste in your mouth at some point. There always was. Now, like with All Back to Minehead, and there isn't any of that. There really isn't any of that. Like, it's all the best bits of what used to happen, and now what is technically and technologically possible with like production techniques and sound and light and all of that. Like, it is just a bringing together of like the old school vibe that used to be and what is now technically possible with the best people. And there's not a crossword. I've never seen a crossword between two. There was one actually like 2 years ago where two people had crosswords and security got them together and they made them buy each other a pint at the bar. Like, this sort of thing doesn't happen here. You buy him a pint, he buys you a pint, and that's the end of that. And that is it. That is literally the only bad thing I've ever seen happen at that event, and which is unusual. Like, it really, really is quite unusual. And it's just fantastic. Like, it really is. Like, it's modern day raving, if you like, for middle-aged people, where you've got a bed to go to and you can take from it whatever you want. You can either go flat chat for 3 days and ruin yourself, or you can go to the pool party and not do the rave. You just do what you like. Do what you like within reason. Don't be a dickhead, obviously, but it's just fantastic. It's unusual, like really, really a unique thing. And I know the Weekender thing with Butlins or whatever they are that isn't necessarily unique, but I'm pretty sure that the vibe that occurs at that particular event is like absolutely unique. It is unique. And well, like Norman Cook, like what a bloke, for creating that, that sort of principle and that event and the way it's pulled off, and more so like his performance, the way he performs. I mean, he performs 5-6 times in a weekend, which at the age of 60, whatever he is, 61, 2, 3, 4, whatever, it's quite an achievement. It's quite an achievement, and over the 4 years that I've been, he's still the highlight. Like, he pulls off consistently the best sets. Like, he never does a bad one ever. Be it the Skyline Pavilion Saturday night finale type, the main one. I mean, it's just outstanding. Absolutely, the music choice is outstanding. The way it's performed is outstanding. The production is outstanding. The lighting's outstanding. The sound is outstanding. He is outstanding. And it sounds like I'm blowing smoke up Norman Cook's ass, but it is nothing short of incredible. To be probably beyond the pinnacle of your career and still be able to pull something like that off, like it's just incredible. And I don't know whether he curates the schedule or the choice of artists. I'm sure he does. I mean, I would imagine he does. I'd hope he does. But the way it's chosen, the way it's laid out, from the sort of homegrown Brighton thing, Lizzie Curious and whatever, that little sort of sector of it, through to the big names like the Todd Terrys, the Derek Carters, the old school big well-established names. But the way it's curated, the way it's laid out, the timing of those sets, the way that the way that it's laid out, and the stages, like the centre stage thing across the Reds thing, across the main event in Skyline, the way everything's laid out and the way it's thought about is just incredible and incredibly well scheduled and chosen, and the way it gathers pace as well. I think everyone would agree that the Reds on Sunday night, whichever year you've been to, if you've only done this year or if you've been to all of them, like the Reds, the atmosphere in Reds, whether it's down to the fact that you're at the tail end of a 3-day event and the energy's there anyway, or whether, I don't think that's it though. I think it is that it is curated that way. It is chosen and designed that way. That it just builds and builds and builds, and then the atmosphere in Reds on the Sunday is just incredible. Like last year, Todd Terry, it was just mind-blowing, like so good, like so good. This year, Left Field, K-Class, just outstanding, like really. I've never heard of K-Class, believe it or not. I mean, I've been sort of into this for a while, and I've never come across some. Paulette Constable was a real standout for me, like when that was 2 years ago, I think. Reva Star, just mental, really well put together event. And yeah, there's bigger, there are bigger events, there are bigger pyrotechnic shows, there are bigger sound systems, there are better visuals. The sound systems aren't amazingly good in Reds, they're not incredible in centre stage, but it doesn't really matter. The atmosphere that is created is just second to none, in the 25 years I've been poking around this sort of thing. I've never come across it, and that's down to the people as well. I think it's not all down to the credit, can't fully be given to the creators of it, Norman Cook and production. It is down to the people that attend it, and it's become a movement, if you like. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's become the whole All Back to Minded thing has become sort of one thing, and it shows itself in the what's the word I'm looking for, the forums, the way everyone interacts in the WhatsApp groups and all this sort of thing. Like it's just a really good thing, like a really good thing. And yeah, on the subject of Derek Carter, I said to all of my mates, like, Derek Carter is the one person I want to see this year. Like that's me. I need to be there. And overtook myself on Friday, as I think we all do every time we go there. Like, completely fucked it, for want of a better expression. And didn't see. I think I saw 10 minutes of Derek Carter and got impatient. Ended up going to Goldie, and I'm going to regret that. I'm going to regret that for the rest of my life. So if anybody, a sound tech on the quiet, wink wink, has got a recording or a decent recording of that Derek Carter set, I'd be eternally grateful for a listen to that, because that was a big mistake from my point of view. But there we are. But I mean, some of you may have seen me as DJ Trolley. Like, I've been DJing since I was 13, like for a long time, and we do a bit of a mess about thing, like put the decks on a trolley and have a play about. But it's all part of it. I mean, it's not an issue. We're not looking to sort of create our own event. It's just something we felt like doing in a lull moment in the afternoon, and no one's had an issue with it. You know, security walked up to us when we've been doing it, and I'm thinking, oh shit, we're gonna get shut down or have our kit taken off us or whatever. But there's none of that. Like, you just do what you like within reason, as long as it's fun and as long as it's harmless. It doesn't seem to matter too much, which is like, it's a breath of fresh air, really. It's it's a cool thing. And I normally do when I get home. That's the other thing. I don't really write music. I've written the odd tune here and there, primarily because I've got a family and you don't have time and whatever. But you come home from this event like full of ideas, from all the things that you've picked up, all the things you've heard and seen, and the styles and the sort of intricacies of house music, and how it's, there's different angles on it, different takes on it. Artists have different, some are more full on, some are a bit less, and it just, you come home like buzzing with when you thought, your musical brain was had enough, I'm done with all this and I don't really bother with it anymore, I don't play out anymore, and you come home and just fizzing, your brain's fizzing with fresh ideas and tunes you've heard and things you'd like to do. And I've just literally, you can't see it from here, but I've just dragged my Akai MPC back out, because you think, I want to start creating things, and that's another thing. The afterglow, if you like, of an event like that, it carries on for weeks. Everyone's counting down 51 weeks till the next one, and the buzz of ideas carries on. You're still feeding off it for months after it occurs. I mean, if that ain't a sign of an outstanding event, if you're still thinking about it months later and talking about it and whatever, I don't know what is. And I think that's just sums it up, really, doesn't it? And I normally do a little set. I'll come home and I'll do an hour, and I called it the All Back to Minehead review or whatever. And unfortunately, putting it on YouTube is just a waste of time these days, because copyright and all that shit. So I've decided to just sort of describe how I felt about it, and then I'm going to do a mix and stick it on Mixcloud, I guess. That's how it's done these days, so I'll stick a link to that below, and it's just my sort of summarisation of it, the sort of vibes I've got, and choose an hour's worth of tunes I think represents what I've heard in that weekend and what we felt and what we did. But what a hats off to you, Norman Cook, because it's just what a thing, and we will be back. Unfortunately, I think one of our mates has had a lifetime ban from Butlins, which is very unfortunate and not his fault at all. I don't hang around with people that are known for being banned from things, but it was an unfortunate turn of events that was not his fault at all, and resulted in him being asked to not return, which is a real pisser, to be honest, because he didn't deserve it. But we won't get into that. It's just one of those things, and it's unfortunate. But thank you, Norman Cook, and all the other people who are involved, because it is just, it's the best thing ever. And we'll be back. The ones that are allowed will be back in 2026. And yeah, we've always, the other thing, we've always wanted to sort of engage with Norm. I know he's busy, he's flat out running here, there and everywhere like a headless chicken, playing 5-6 times whatever it is, and organising and doing whatever. We have sort of interacted with him at times, but we've always missed out by the skin of our teeth. We were supposed to have a photo with him and Simon Pegg this year. We were chosen by Dan Reed, the photographer, and everyone was pissed and couldn't be where they needed to be at the precise moment. So we shit out on that again, and I was doing the DJ trolley thing on the roundabout again this year. And you've always got that fantasy that you're going to see Norm and just have a little sort of back-to-back moment or whatever. We shit out on that as well. Literally decided to stop, and then he just walked past like 2 seconds later. For fuck's sake. Not that that's what it's about, but it's just like a little, I don't know, it's just a nice thing to have done in your life, isn't it? Have an interaction with people that you admire. But there you go. But yeah, we'll be back, and I'm sure everyone else will be back, because it's just, yeah, fantastic. So thank you.